Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to your Smackdown review. Yes, I thought I'd review Smackdown this week. Haven't been reviewing Smackdown as of late, but I just thought, for a one-off, I'll review Smackdown this week. So let's get down to it, shall we? So we kick off things with Booker T. Basically tells us that John Cena won the Royal Rumble, thanks for reminding me, and that he's going for the WWE Championship, which leaves up the World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs for WrestleMania 29. You have different wrestlers in the ring. You have stars such as Team Hell No, Sheamus, Randy Orton. You have Dolph Ziggler outside the ring, and you also have, for some strange reason, the Great Khali. And apparently he's still relevant today. I have no idea why, because he bores me to death. Basically, you have Booker T saying, everyone will be in a match tonight. You then have Dolph Ziggler saying how he doesn't want to be in the matches. He's going to be a chicken about it, and not participate in the Elimination Chamber match because he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. I can see why they did this with Dolph Ziggler's character. Probably get some heel heat. It shows that he's a bit cocky as well, but I don't think they did it in the appropriate way, to be honest. Where it just felt a bit, to me, the side which showed more was the chicken side of him, and the coward heel of the guy. But I just don't know why. I think they could have booked that a little bit better, a bit strong, so you could get on Dolph Ziggler's side, make it a bit more stronger. But you do have Booker T basically saying that he will be in a match tonight against Alberto Del Rio, so he's not escaping that one. You then get a surprise return, and this is Jack Swagger. Yes, Jack Swagger returned on this week's SmackDown. Made it a little bit special, but it's Jack Swagger. I mean, you know how he went on, winning that Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania 26 and that unforgettable title reign as well. Can't really remember that well, but I guess it's a nice return. And we find out that he wants to be in the Elimination Chamber match. So after that we have Team Hell No versus Cara and Rey Mysterio. Now it is relevant that SmackDown was live in San Diego, which is Rey Mysterio's hometown, so it was appropriate for that, it was suitable. And you know what, I actually watched all this match. I thought it was a decent match. I thought it was a really good match, actually. I enjoyed this, I really did. You have Rey Mysterio who pins Daniel Bryan, which I don't see no problem with that, really, because you're going to have this breakup between Daniel Bryan and Kane somewhere down the line, somewhere soon, for WrestleMania 29, so you have the Daniel Bryan and Kane feud. So I didn't see nothing wrong with this, the finish. As well, Rey Mysterio, he got quite a big pop because it's his hometown, and him getting the win, it's nice for the crowd, it's nice for the fans in San Diego. I tell you what this does remind me, though. It reminds me a bit of rock, paper, scissors. You have Team Hell No who can beat, you have the Rhodes Scholars who can't beat, Team Hell No, but the Rhodes Scholars can beat, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. I don't know, I just thought I'd put it out there. That's what it just kind of reminded me like. But no, I thought this was a decent match. It was a nice opener to the show. It went on for about 10 minutes. But I gave it a thumbs up for this. I think it was a really good match. So we then come to a not so good match, which featured, yes, Great Khali. And whenever he appears on TV, I just don't care. Seriously, I just don't care about the product when he's on there. I just don't care about him anymore. I never really did. Never got behind him. He's just boring, and I don't like him. You have Great Khali versus Mahal. Skipped this match, found out Khali won. I guess it made some kind of sense because the 3MB. I mean, this is just a bad feud anyway, an angle. But this 3MB stuff, and you know how they've been attacking Great Khali. They tried to attack Great Khali last week on Raw in that stupid karaoke segment, by the way. It was just bad. Move on. So after that we have a lot of filler. On this week's SmackDown we had a lot of filler. You had about 4, I think. 4 Raw rebounds, or whatever they are. I mean, if I want to watch Raw, I said this before, I know if I want to watch Raw, then I will, I will watch Raw. If I want to watch SmackDown, I'll watch SmackDown. I want to watch SmackDown's product. I want to see Raw's product. This brand split is just, it's one of the bad things which came out of, was it 2011 or 2012? I think it was 2012, I believe. It was one of the bad things, in my opinion, about 2012. Is they don't have this this brand split anymore, and I like that. I like that brand split because something what they could have done with that, and which they did, obviously they did at Survivor Series, was the traditional tag match, Raw versus SmackDown. I thought they were, it was a nice stipulation to that pay-per-view. It made it a bit more special. But we had a lot of fill on this. It was just, we had a lot. We really did have a lot. It felt like we had 1 hour of SmackDown and then 1 hour of Raw to me. Just really stupid how they feature so much time in this filler. It just shows that the Raw actually overshadows SmackDown now. SmackDown's not that #1 contender show, or is not feuding with Raw. Raw at the moment is obviously the main show for the WWE, and they put more focus into it. With it being 3 hours now, and one of the plus sides of SmackDown is it's 2 hours. But yeah, you can just tell by this that they really care about their Raw instead of SmackDown now, and that's something I miss in today's WWE product. So we then come to Sheamus versus Sandow. This is another repeat match. I don't want to see this. I mean, we had, I believe, 2 repeat matches on this show, which we saw from last week. And, when you do that to me, I just don't care as a fan. And I know Daniel Sandow was featured on this, and I really am behind the guy. So I did watch this. I believe Sheamus won this. I can't fully remember. It was early in the morning. But Sheamus won, I believe. And then you had the Shield who come out. So again, you show us the same match with the same result. You have the Shield who comes out. They beat up Sheamus. So it was a nice spot to highlight the Shield. Them attacking Sheamus, another big name. The Breakfast Club, you could say as well. But yeah, at least Shield were involved with this. Attacking Sheamus again. I know a few people out there are saying, what is the direction with the Shield? And I thought this could have been a moment where you could have Paul Heyman involved. But remember, SmackDown is the B show. All they care about at the moment is their Raw. So we have to wait every once a week to find out and have Paul Heyman on Raw, because you can't have all the big names on SmackDown, because SmackDown is the B show. After that, we had another repeat match. Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett. And whenever Randy Orton appears on my screen, I just don't care about it. And something I did care about this was Wade Barrett, because I'm behind the guy. This was just shouting out repeat. And the thing is, Randy Orton went over clean. I could see this was going to happen. I really could, because it's typical Randy Orton stuff. It just annoys me, this. Because a couple of weeks ago, you had Barrett go over clean on Randy Orton. But now you have Randy Orton going clean on Wade Barrett. It just doesn't really make sense to me. But after that, you have a backstage segment, actually. This was one of the interesting things on this week's SmackDown. Something they did well in this. They have a backstage segment with Wade Barrett. Matt Striker's about to interview him. But then you have Bo Dallas in the background. And you have Wade Barrett actually attacking him. So they are, they are behind this feud and this angle what they're doing at the moment. And I'm liking this feud at the moment. I thought it was a nice way to have this inputted into the SmackDown, make it a bit more relevance. I'm really looking forward to what they'll be going down in this line. Maybe a Wade Barrett versus Bo Dallas at WrestleMania 29. This would be a perfect opportunity for Bo Dallas to overcome the obstacle and meet Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. So hopefully then, Wade Barrett can go up to the top. You're doing 2 things there. You'll have Wade Barrett, he'll just put over that guy. And you'll recognise Bo Dallas for that now. You'll recognise Bo Dallas at WrestleMania. He's the underdog. And he'll be the mid-card champion. An Intercontinental champion at that as well. Prestigious title. Not as prestigious as it was in the day, but still, it's prestigious. Then you have Wade Barrett going for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that's what they could be doing right here. But you know what WWE are like. I don't really believe in them anymore. You know, I just don't. I've lost a lot of faith in them now. After that, we have Kofi Kingston versus the returning Jack Swagger. Swagger still got his old theme music. I thought it would be better if he had a new theme. You know, so you're actually reinventing this character, but same theme. In this match, it wasn't too bad actually. But you have Jack Swagger who actually wins this match. So at least they have Jack Swagger winning this instead of, you know, him jobbing. Obviously he will be in this Elimination Chamber match at Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. But I mean, I'm not exactly a big Jack Swagger fan, but at least they brought him back and made him a little bit strong, I guess, but I don't have much faith in the character, I'm afraid. And with Kofi Kingston, he's kind of becoming a jobber right now, isn't he? But after that, we have we had this backstage segment with Del Rio. This was an occurring theme throughout the show. You finally have this backstage segment with Del Rio and Big Show. Big Show just runs off. Again, something which I don't like is these cowardly heels. It bores me. You don't get no heel heat. Rubbish. But after that, we had the main event, Dolph Ziggler versus Del Rio. Wasn't a bad match, to be honest. It just... Something which I didn't get with this is, though, is you have all these interference with Biggie Langston and AJ. You then get them sent off. But Del Rio still goes over them obstacles and wins the match. I just thought that these are meant to be for pay-per-views. You know, I just feel like... The baby faces, should, you know, overcome them at like a pay-per-view or something, not a SmackDown. And Ziggler doing another job on SmackDown. I know he was against the World Heavyweight Champion, Del Rio, but Ziggler is your future World Heavyweight Champion. You need to build him up strong. You know, I've said that many times. And because you keep having him lose, I just don't believe in the character. I don't believe he can be this, you know, he'll probably win the World Heavyweight Championship. But how long will he, you know, have that? And to be honest, as a fan, when I'm watching this and I'm seeing this, I don't think long at all. I think it would just win it, drop it, that's it. Back to mid-card hell. But you then have a backstage segment where you have Big Show appears on the Titantron, showing Ricardo Rodriguez. You then have him do the WMD on Ricardo Rodriguez. Del Rio then goes off, tries to find Ricardo, finds him, and then that pretty much ends the show for SmackDown. So it looks like we'll be having Del Rio and Big Show in a match again at Elimination Chamber, which will be a third time. You know, yeah, they'll probably have a good match, but really though, I don't know. I just think Dolph Ziggler should just cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase now, or which would be better at WrestleMania. So, you know, that is a big moment there for Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania, because I think he needs that. But yeah, the SmackDown overall wasn't that bad. I mean, the feel I just can't understand. The repeat I don't care about. So there really wasn't too much on this SmackDown. There's only a few bits which I enjoyed. The opener, the match rather, the first match of the night, and this Bo Dallas and Wade Barrett interaction. You know, they were the only good things I got from this SmackDown, really. And also the Shield. But apart from that, that really was it. So it wasn't really much. So if you don't watch SmackDown, you're not missing much. I'm just saying. But I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. And until next time, see ya.